Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Tracy, and in case you've been here before, you know the drill. You are welcome, my real G. So today we are going to be talking about the things they don't tell you about the late 20s, about being in your late 20s. Yes. So without further ado, guys, let's get into the video. So guys, I had to Google to know like the age range for late 20s, and Google says 27 to 29, and I was like, yeah. This has to be one, like, a range of age that I was so scared to get to, and I'm in it. Yes, in case you've not seen my 20. Oh, wow, to see it, you 25. In case you've not seen my 20th video birthday vlog, please go check it out. It is down there. Yes, it's there. Please watch it. I really appreciate it. So it was dawned on me this afternoon when I was scripting this video. It dawned on me that I'll be 29 in 6 months. And I'm like, rest. 6 months is still far. I'll be 29 in 6 months. And I thought, you know what, let me even, I've been thinking about doing this video. I actually filmed one immediately after my birthday in March, and I don't know why I cannot explain right now why I didn't make it up to my channel. So I said, you know what, I'm more comfortable now talking about it, and you know what, let me just do a video about it. And I was like, so I'll be 29. Hey, the pressure to 30 is getting worse. I'm so sorry, guys. So let's just get into the video. So the first thing that happens in your late 20s is that you begin to see things differently. You begin to see life differently. Now, I don't mean that you can't see life differently, maybe your early 20s or your middle 20s, but the way you begin to see some things, they just begin to look different to you. Like, you begin to have deep thoughts about things, like, differently. You just see things, like, and you're like, did I do that when I was 26? You see some people do some things and you're like, did I do that when I was 28? Did I do that when I was 21? Did I even do that when I was 20? Like, the way I think now, I can boldly come out with my full chest and tell you guys, I never used to think like this when I was 24, even 25. I need to even put that out, and I'm not ashamed to do that. But, like, you just see things, some things don't move you. Like, you just see something and you're like, okay. Seriously, you're like, okay. And then sometimes you're like, I don't have energy for this. You understand? I'm just going to do as if I cannot see you. I'm just going to do as if I cannot hear you. I'm just going to do as if you do not exist. Yeah, when you get into your late 20s, you're just like, okay, if anything happen, okay. You know that energy when they say that, oh, if somebody said, if you hear I said, you said that I said, okay, I said what I said. Yes. It's that kind of energy. You're just like, okay, you just see life differently. You're like, oh, so this is the reason why people care so much for their children. I'm just using that as an example. You're just like, oh, I get it now, why this person used to do this, why I felt like it didn't make sense. Like, you just see life different, like, very, very different. You begin to have deep thoughts about things, about life, about the way things are going around you. You begin to have deep thoughts and self-reflection of how far you've come with your life. Like, it hits differently. Let me not lie to you guys. It really, thought about life hits differently in your late 20s. Yeah. And I need to say this. I ought to say it in the beginning of the video. Whatever I say here is my opinion, is my business, is my suggestion, is my idea, is my whatever it might be. So please, no offense. I'm not saying you cannot think deeply when you're younger. I'm not saying you cannot think deeply when you're in 30s. I'm just saying from what I experienced. Yeah. So the next thing is your thought on friendship becomes deep. Like I said before, your thought on life becomes deep. So now your thought on friendship becomes, like, you don't just see friendship alone on based on, oh, let's go to the movies together. You don't see friendship alone on based on, oh, let's buy this talk together. I'm not saying you cannot do that, you can do that even in your late 20s, but you begin to see and watch who shows up for you, especially when you're down. Let me tell you people something, I think I will get there. You will get depressed and you will need friends. You will need friends. When I mean friends, I mean friends. And in your late 20s, you are going to lose friends. See, it's not a you begin to pick who is your friend in terms of whatever quality you personally feel like you want to hold on to someone being your friend. You lose friends. You begin to separate people that you know to people that you can always call when you have problem, to people that you can always show up for, to people that you know, oh, they're just your classmates. Like, you begin to just give that, like, you just begin to have deep thoughts about that. Oh, this person, is she gaining from me? Am I gaining from her? Like, the why we're friends again. Do you understand? You just begin to have deep thoughts about friendship. You're going to lose friends. You are going to fall apart from friends. You are just going to be like, oh, friends now is just, let's be talking about goals and ideas and things that we're going through, and just speak about things to each other. Like, friendship becomes something you hold meaningful to yourself in your late 20s. Let's just put it that way. So gaining friends in your late 20s can be hard because you feel mature. Now you know that the person that is chewing gum, pasha, 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 cannot be your friend. I'm just using that as an example, but making friends in your late 20s can be so exhausting. Even keeping up with friends in your late 20s can be so exhausting. I don't know why people don't talk about it, but keeping friendship in your late 20s take a lot of energy and a lot of effort from both sides. Yeah, it takes a lot, and I don't think it's only late 20s. I just say, like, it's just natural for you and your friend to, there should be energy from here and energy from there. It really helps the friendship to grow. So yeah, the next one is your view on relationship. I think this one in particular, I had a lot of garbage out from my mind, from my head. I had to know what it means to be in a relationship. Let's forget the couple goals we see online. Couple goals are cute. I want couple goals too. But the real thing, aside from the picture, behind the picture, that's when you begin to understand that love is patient. Love is patience. Love is commitment. Love is you loving and really liking someone even when you are so pissed at them. Like, love is not, let's go and buy ice cream, or let's go to the cinema, or let's go for vacation. All those things are just side attractions. Relationship comes with work, and the work can be worse. I don't know why I keep saying I heard this evening. That's what I'm saying. This thing, like, I heard this very well. I've heard it before, but I heard it very well today. The work in relationship is a lot. You can't just sit there and say, oh, you have a boyfriend, that you should do the work. It doesn't work that way. No, it doesn't. And it wasn't like I couldn't do the work, I couldn't put effort. I know how to put effort even before my late 20s. But I have a different perspective now. Like, maybe in the relationship because I love this person. It's not me loving the idea of being in a relationship. I don't know if that makes sense. But I now know that, oh, I really like this person. I like the way the person loves me. I like the way the person treats me. I like the way the person respects me. I like the way I do the same for the person too. I like the way this person that always, I see this person almost every other time, and I'm like, why are you so fine? But anywho, I'm just saying that relationship just comes, the view comes differently. I don't know how else to put it. It becomes very meaningful. You don't want to just date for dating sake. You don't want to be with somebody for being sake. You just really always want to know, where is this relationship going to? And now it's not a pressure of you want to get married or anything, but you just really want to invest your time in something that you know is going to, not really profit you, but something that you know you love, and you know you won't be heartbroken from it. So my perspective, I'll just say, in your late 20s, your perspective of that relationship, it changed. Like, it really changed. All this thing I'm saying, I know some people had it when they're in their middle 20s or early 20s. That's fine. Majority to everyone is different. So yeah, your relationship, the way you see relationship changed. Like, it changed. It really changed. You really want to be deeper on why you're in a relationship with the person, why you want to continue the relationship with the person, and so many things. Like, so many things. So the other one, the next one is you become more aware of yourself. See, I don't know how else to say it, but lately I've been craving some time alone. I mean, I could just leave the living room and come upstairs to my room, and I'm just there for 6 hours doing nothing, just on my phone, maybe editing Instagram videos for my business page, or thinking how I can move my business forward, or thinking about aspects of my life, or sometimes just thinking about how good God has been to me, or sometimes just doing my toenails, or sometimes just doing whatever it might be on my phone. I just really used to crave some alone time, and he has got to make me understand that I need my space. Like, I love my space, let's put it that way. I really love my space. I never used to think that I love my space. I don't know why, but these days, over a year now, I've just been like, okay, I think I function better if I'm alone. Seriously. And I'm always like, oh, I think I like when I put something somewhere, let me meet it there. Even if it's messy, let it just be there. Like, I don't know how else to put it, but you're more aware of the things that you like. You're more aware of the things that you don't like. You're more aware um of your love language. You know what your love language is. Now, I don't mean love language alone in relationship, but I mean love language towards every other person. Like, you always know if yours is gifting or whatever it might be. Me, I like out of service. I just really like people doing things for me because I can do the same for them, and I really appreciate it more. Do you understand? What of affirmations too? So it's just really you being more aware of yourself, and you become more confident and more comfortable in yourself. So now, I know so many, there are some people that they're even 30s and they don't like the way they look, and there are some people that they are even 40, they don't like the way they look. There are some people that are even in their late 20s, they don't like the way they look. But for me, it wasn't like that. I really liked the way I look. I mean, I'm a very dark person. Let's forget ring light and everything. I like being dark. The only thing I know that I will always want is just to take care of the darkness so you can shine more. So there was never any time I felt like, oh, I needed to bleach my skin. It never came to my head. The only thing I know is to make it brighter, or make it that word is not coming to my head, but to make it shine, like I said before, like to look clean, and it shouldn't look dirty or dusty, just look very nice. And that has been me. But I know that one thing I really didn't like was the fact that I am a positive person. I'm a petite person. I'm a petite girl. I'm kind of small. Not kind of, I'm small. So if there was something I know I wasn't okay with, was the fact that I was busty. I mean, it's except you're very close to me. Like my friend will always say that if someone see you now, they not there busty because you use bra to pack everything. Like, I was like that for years. I will wear a bra that will help me to pack everything, that when you see me, you won't know that I'm a busty person. I don't wear clothes that will show or anything, no. But it took me a long time to be comfortable in it. I'm like, you know what, I'm busty. I did not kiss somebody. Yeah, I might be small, and then I used to be skinny. So the only thing most of the time you see is that I have boobs, and I didn't just like it. But now I've added flesh. I got to realize that, oh, when I add small flesh, then everything's gonna run and things like that. But I just became more like, you know what? I have boobs. I not kiss somebody. People that their boobs are even bigger than mine. They're living life. So I became more. Sorry, aware, more comfortable. I can tell you anywhere, anytime. I can wear whatever it is I want to wear. I can show whatever it is I want to show. I do not care. Yes, I have big boobs, so what? So what? So you become more aware, you become more comfortable, you become more like, they're just like, okay, this is me, so what? Like, okay, so what else? So the next thing is, I think is the last thing, is that, oh, it's not the last thing, is your career path might change, and that's fine. That's very okay. Up until like 26, I wanted to be an event planner. Why? Because I was doing events. I was an event coordinator. Like, let me even give you guys a little back gist. So from up until when I got to school into ND1, I actually got into school quite early, before 18. And so when I got there, I started doing ushering jobs. You know, I used to collect 2.5 then for ushering jobs. See, I don't know how much they're paying them now, but I don't think they should be paying them anything less than 5k. But that was when I started. Like, I started from that. I did ushering job for a very long time, and I moved to an event coordinator. So in the space of that, I knew it was something I had the energy for. I knew it was something I would really like. Like, I would just really like to just plan people's events, bring it together and things like that. And up until like COVID, I think it was COVID time, during the lockdown, I just had a rethink that, is this really what you want to do? Is this really what you want to do? Because I had the opportunity to go to school for it and everything, and I thought about it for months, and I was like, no, that's not what I want. I don't want that. I might venture into that later on, but for now I don't think that's what I want. And it is okay. It is okay for you to have been a banker for so many years and you're just tired of it. It is fine. I was talking to my sorry, my hairdresser, the one that helped me to retouch my hair. So my hair hasn't been fully retouched. Every time my mom does it for me, it just doesn't hit it for me. And I called her and I was like, okay, please, I need you to come and help me retouch my hair, because every other person that's been touching my hair for me hasn't been getting it right. And now she's not more an hairdresser. She has not been an hairdresser for like a year plus right now. And we were talking when she came, and I'm like, now wow, that's how you just became from an hairdresser to, from a hairdresser to, you know, a full-time businesswoman, and she's enjoying it, really enjoying it. She got married, and like, she's really enjoying it. And there was one thing she said, when it is time for God to move you and redirect you to the path he wants you to be, or a path where you feel like, oh, this is a new phase, he moves you either way. He doesn't want to know, as long as you are lying, he just really moves you. And I want to put it out there, redirection is a direction. I don't know who needs to hear this, like they say, redirection is a direction. Allow yourself to be redirected. So yeah, it is okay for your career path to change. It's okay for what you want to change. It is fine. And that's one thing that you are going to learn, or that is really sometime going to happen to some people in their late 20s. So yeah, the last one and the final one, very important one, is that rest is a must. In your late 20s, you are looking forward to sleep. I don't know how else to say it. If you are close to 30, sleep is important for you. Like, you crave sleep. I do not know how else it is. I don't want to know how else, or how somebody else is going to see this or say this. How normally you can crave for. No, you see, in your late 20s, it hits differently. You are hungry to sleep. You just really want to be home and chill. Well, for me, I might say, like, I can cancel something because I want to sleep. It's not just the fact that, oh, maybe I like to sleep or anything. No, but in your late 20s, rest becomes very important for you. You just want to rest. Sleep becomes very important to you. People are doing something and you're like, oh, I want sleep. Like, rest becomes very paramount to you. And I would like to mention, in the part of you, you know, getting your career to change, or things are happening, you will get depressed. you get confused, you get irritated, you get everything, you get left out, you see, you get everything. But one thing I've come to understand is that you will be fine. That's it. You'll be, see, last, you will be fine. No matter how, what part you want to go, or what part you're supposed to make it go, you will be fine. There's a movie I saw on Netflix recently. I will see if I can find it. I think it's two something or something, I don't know. But the lady had one way she wanted to go to and different parts. I'll see if I can put it up. I'll put it up. I'll look for it so that you people can watch it and just understand. Just be fine. Yes, it's confusing, it's depressing, it's this, is that, but you'll be okay. Lastly, you will be fine. And that's one thing you should just keep telling yourself whenever you feel confused or depressed. I'll be fine. I will be fine. It's very important. That is what? That is the beginning of living life. So it's not the end of living life. Don't think because you'll be 30 soon and that's the end. No, my darling, it is not. 30 is the beginning of living. The higher time you know that, the better for you, ma'am. The higher time you know that, the better for you. So guys, we come to the end of the video. I really appreciate you guys for always watching my video. I wish I could give you guys hugs and kisses one by one. Thank you all so much. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.